What's the greatest legal loophole you've found in life? When my college announced their new no pets allowed policy, I found a way to keep my dog and make the school regret ever writing that rule. I'd had my golden retriever Cooper since he was a puppy. He helped me through my parents' divorce and my battle with depression. When I got accepted to Brighton University, I specifically chose them because they allowed pets in student housing. I even paid extra for a pet-friendly apartment. Then, 2 weeks before fall semester, they sent out an email. Due to insurance changes, pets are no longer permitted in any university housing. Current residents have 30 days to rehome their animals or face immediate eviction. I was devastated. My aunt lived 3 states away, and everyone else I knew had cats. Cooper was my family. I couldn't just abandon him. The housing office was flooded with angry students. Some girl even chained herself to a tree in protest. Nothing worked. The school wouldn't budge. That's when I remembered something from my summer job at a law firm. Instead of crying, I started researching. I spent 2 nights reading every housing document, policy manual, and student handbook I could find. At 3 a.m., running on energy drinks and determination, I found it. The school's disability accommodation policy included emotional support animals as a protected category. Even better, they couldn't ask for specific medical documentation due to privacy laws. I immediately emailed my therapist, explaining the situation. She'd seen firsthand how Cooper helped with my anxiety. Within hours, she sent an official letter stating I required an emotional support animal. The next morning, I walked into the housing office with my paperwork. Karen, the director who'd been so smug about the new policy, looked like she'd swallowed a lemon when she read the letter. This isn't what the policy meant, she stammered. Actually, I smiled, sliding over highlighted copies of their own rules. Your policy specifically lists emotional support animals as a protected accommodation, and according to the ADA, you can't deny reasonable accommodations without proving undue hardship. She tried arguing Cooper was too big. I pointed out their policy had no size restrictions. She claimed he might be dangerous. I showed his training certificates and perfect vet records. Finally, she snapped. Fine, but he has to stay in your room at all times. That would violate ADA guidelines about reasonable access, I countered. He needs to accompany me in all areas where pets would normally be allowed. Word spread fast. Within 2 weeks, 15 other students got similar letters. By midterms, there were more dogs on campus than before the ban. Karen started getting creative with violations. She wrote me up because Cooper's paw touched the grass. Apparently, we could only use sidewalks. Another time because his bark was disruptive to the academic environment. He'd yawned. The breaking point came when she tried claiming Cooper's tail wagging was aggressive behavior. I recorded her whole rant and sent it to the dean, along with a detailed letter about disability harassment. 2 days later, Karen was reassigned to managing the off-campus parking office. The new housing director, Ben, was a dog owner himself. The school eventually gave up and reversed the pet ban entirely. They even built a dog park behind the student center. The best part? At graduation, Cooper walked across the stage with me wearing his own little cap. Karen, stuck directing traffic in the parking lot, had to watch the whole thing.